Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go. 54 is Mike, Check, watch 54. Kill. Slam.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
I got one.
Hey, easy.
Mike,
Whoa. Five.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want to.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Go.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
21.
54.
Hey, seam six.
Now Breeze on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
Alpha.
Mike 54. Watch a slant. Mike 5-4.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Breeze picked off by his former teammate, Malcolm Jenkins. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. On first down, they run with Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles 7, Saints nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Easy, opposite.
Hey, exit.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, watch him. Hey, easy. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. You ready? 14. Watch him. Good. Ready. Hey, easy.
At the 45-yard line.
Check. Crunch. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Kill. Ready, tackle.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 55 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Eagles 14, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way.
Now Howard stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
6.7.
65.
Go.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 85 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Here we go. I got 36. 36. 53's mine. Hey, easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Hey, easy. You got motion, man. You got Sammy. Wait, cut. Hey, we got
May, Charlie.
53.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Ready?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
53. Check 53. Hey, easy. Check 52.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Go. 280. Man 5-7. Check.
On the toss play, Howard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They toss left to Howard. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Kill. Here we go. Got the screen. Check. Come on.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, it's Breeze. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away to his left. He'll hit Jackson complete. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz completes it to Aguilar. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Howard. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Breeze going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.